Welcome back to Utah Jazz News.
With preseason camp just over a week away, excitement is building for Utah Jazz fans. The 2024-25 season is upon us. And as players gather in Salt Lake City for informal workouts, the anticipation for what lies ahead is palpable. The first preseason game will tip off on October 7th at 7 p.m. at the Delta Center, where the Jazz will face off against the Houston Rockets. But what can Jazz fans expect to see during these preseason matchups, and how might these games shape the upcoming season? The Utah Jazz are entering the 2024-25 season with renewed optimism. After a year of rebuilding and giving young talent valuable experience, the team is looking to take the next step toward playoff contention. Last season saw the emergence of Lauri Markkanen as an all-star, the continued development of Walker Kessler as one of the league's premier young defenders, and flashes of brilliance from rookie guard Keyonte George. Now, with a solid mix of seasoned veterans and promising rookies, the Jazz are positioned to build on the foundation laid last year. The preseason is the first glimpse we'll get of this revamped Jazz squad, and it offers head coach Will Hardy the opportunity to experiment with lineups, rotations, and player roles. The Jazz's backcourt in particular will be an area of focus, with several players vying for minutes and the chance to establish themselves as key contributors. Last season, the Jazz relied heavily on Jordan Clarkson, Colin Sexton, Talon Horton-Tucker, and Chris Dunn in the backcourt. While these players provided valuable production, the team's goal this year is to give its younger guards more opportunities to shine. The preseason will feature a different look in the guard rotation, with rookies and second-year players competing for minutes and roles. Keyonte George, who showed flashes of brilliance in his rookie campaign, is expected to start alongside Colin Sexton. Both players bring a dynamic scoring ability and playmaking, which should give the Jazz a strong foundation in the backcourt. Sexton, known for his high-energy play and relentless driving ability, will be a focal point, while George's shooting and versatility make him a candidate for a breakout season. Jordan Clarkson, one of the most reliable scorers on the team, will likely come off the bench as the first guard, providing instant offense. However, the Jazz may limit his minutes in the preseason to focus on developing younger players such as rookie Isaiah Collier and Bryce Sensabaugh. Collier, in particular, will have the opportunity to earn the backup point guard spot, with Patty Mills serving as a veteran presence who likely won't see much time in the preseason. Svi Mykhailiuk and Bryce Sensabaugh will also factor into the rotation at the shooting guard spot. Mykhailiuk's ability to stretch the floor with his three-point shooting and Sensabaugh's versatility will give Coach Hardy options, especially when the Jazz deploy larger lineups or experiment with three-guard sets. In the front court, the Jazz's starting lineup is likely to feature Lauri Markkanen, Taylor Hendricks, and Walker Kessler. Markkanen, fresh off his breakout season, will be the centerpiece of the Jazz's offense. His ability to score from anywhere on the court, combined with Kessler's elite rim protection, gives the Jazz a formidable inside-out duo. Taylor Hendricks, the Jazz's first-round pick, will have an opportunity to earn significant minutes at the power forward spot. His athleticism, defensive versatility, and shooting touch make him an intriguing prospect, and the preseason will give fans their first extended look at what he can bring to the team. Hendricks' ability to play alongside both Kessler and Markkanen will be a key factor in how much time he sees on the floor. John Collins, acquired in the offseason, will also be in the mix for minutes at the 4 and 5 positions. Collins provides the Jazz with a veteran presence who can score, rebound, and defend. His experience will be invaluable as the team looks to develop its younger players while remaining competitive. Meanwhile, Drew Eubanks and rookie Kyle Filipowski will likely rotate in at the center and power forward spots, providing depth behind Kessler and Markkanen. Both players bring size, rebounding, and defensive intensity, giving the Jazz flexibility in their front court rotations. At the small forward position, there will be a competition for minutes between second-year player Bryce Sensabaugh and rookie Cody Williams. Both players bring unique skill sets to the table, and the preseason will be a proving ground for them to show who deserves a larger role in the rotation. Sensabaugh's shooting and scoring ability make him an intriguing option, especially if the Jazz want to space the floor around Markkanen and Kessler. Meanwhile, Williams' length, athleticism, and defensive potential could earn him minutes, particularly if the Jazz prioritize versatility on the defensive end. Johnny Juzang, despite signing a new contract, may find himself on the outside looking in when it comes to significant playing time. The Jazz have depth at the wing position, and unless Juzong makes a significant impact in the preseason, he may see limited action once the regular season begins. The Jazz's preseason schedule will offer a good mix of competition with games against the Houston Rockets, Dallas Mavericks, San Antonio Spurs, Sacramento Kings, and Portland Trail Blazers. Each of these teams presents different challenges, allowing Coach Hardy to test his players in various situations. Jazz fans can expect to see the starters play around 24 minutes per game in the preseason, with the focus shifting to the bench players and younger prospects as the games progress. The goal will be to evaluate the team's depth and determine which players can step up and contribute during the regular season. With the Jazz looking to return to playoff contention, the preseason will be crucial in establishing chemistry, identifying key contributors, and refining the team's offensive and defensive strategies. Coach Hardy will use these games to experiment with lineups and rotations, giving fans an exciting preview of what's to come in the 2024-25 season. As the Utah Jazz prepare for the upcoming season, there's a lot to be excited about. The mix of young talent, veteran leadership, and rising stars like Lauri Markkanen and Walker Kessler give the team a solid foundation to build upon. The preseason will be a critical period for the Jazz to fine-tune their roster and set the stage for what could be a successful campaign. Jazz fans, make sure to tune in to the preseason games, as they will provide a first look at the team's new additions and rising stars. We want to hear from you. What are you most excited about for the upcoming season? Who do you think will be the breakout player for the Jazz this year? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Utah Jazz News for all the latest updates, analysis, and exclusive content throughout the season. Your support means the world to us, and we can't wait to bring you more coverage as the Jazz gear up for an exciting 2024-25 season. Let's go, Jazz!